G'day everyone, Raptor X here with Good Clean Gaming RX, and today I have some Fortnite gameplay. Not Fortnite gameplay, sorry, this is Ark gameplay. What am I thinking? I was just playing some Fortnite for Fortnite Friday. However, the reason for today's Ark gameplay, this is the island map, if you couldn't tell, is that the S Plus and Kibble Rework has finally come out. It's been rebranded or renamed, and it's called the Homestead update. This one has come out for all platforms, so it is available on Xbox, PC, PS4, all of the platforms that Ark can be played on. It's now available on there. I'm not sure about mobile. I don't play on mobile myself, so I obviously don't know if that's available on there or not. But S Plus is now available on the console, which everyone, or very many people at least, have been waiting for a long time. Obviously, for those of us who've been on PC, no big deal, we've been playing with it for a while. However, for those of us who are on PC, we now have the Kibble Rework. So, essentially how that works is Kibble used to be done in a tree, so that you essentially had to tame one dinosaur to get the eggs, to tame the next one, to get the next one, to get the next one, and so on and so forth. That's all been changed. So now, instead of having to tame, say, a dodo bird to get the kibble to tame a pteranodon, and on down the line, you can now simply tame a dodo bird, and the kibble from the dodo bird works for like 15 or 20 different dinosaurs. And so instead of having to have all these huge numbers of different dinosaurs all over the place, you can now do 5 or 6 different dinosaur types, and that's it. So today I'm hoping to get started and kind of show you guys some of the basics of that. Hopefully I can find a dodo bird without too much trouble, and well, a couple of dodo birds I suppose would be better for that. I'm going to go ahead and swim across the ocean or across the lake here, because I don't want to have to deal with the compies over there. They're not good animals to mess with when you're first starting out the game. There's a dodo bird. Where are we at? Yes, there we go, right there. So I guess I'll have to kill one of those. This is a female though, so I want to keep that around. See if I can find a male. Obviously the males are not laying eggs, so I'm going to see if I can find a male here. There we go. Kill one of these and get the hide. There we go, perfect. And level up as quickly as I can and unlock the slingshot. There we go, perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and get some more stone for that. Learn, let's see here, we need hide and wood for that. Oops, there we go. And we'll see about taming a couple of these dodo birds. Perfect. Okay, go ahead and learn that. And make a couple of these as well. This will allow us obviously to show off some of the new things with the S Plus. I haven't loaded that in, just so that I can show you the S Plus features, and then we'll go from there. I may end up loading it back in at some point if I do decide to play further. But I wanted to go ahead and show you the changes. So let's see here. We've got a male dodo there. We don't want one of those. See if we can find a female. There's a female level 8. I'm going to go ahead and shoot it in the head here. There we go. Perfect. Go ahead and get into there. And there we go. See if we can tame a few more of these. There we go. Go ahead and put those in. What have we got over here? What's this one? That's another male. There we go. What's this one? Another female. So we'll go ahead and knock this one out. Oh, oops. There we go. And see if we can find a few more here. There's a parasaur. That's a female. That's a little bit higher level than I'll be able to tame right now though, so let's go ahead and take this over here. I've been playing a little bit on the Xbox with my wife, so it's quite refreshing to get onto the PC and have all of my nice controls and being able to do everything how I like to do it. Let's see what we've got over here. There's a Spinosaurus. We don't want to bother that one. Turn around and run. Come on, knock out. There we go. Go ahead and stick some more berries into this one. See what else we can tame here. That one's a male. Go ahead and kill this one. There we go. Since that one's a low male, we're not worried about that one. We'll go ahead and there we go. Come on you, there we go. Alright, let's go ahead and see if we can tame a few more here. And hopefully that'll allow us to... That's another male. Go ahead and stick some of these into there. There we go. See if there's any more of them wandering around over here. Not too worried about the Spinosaurus because it's a little bit farther away. But there are two of them, so I don't want to bother and get too close to those. So we'll just see if we can find a few more in the close vicinity and then take them back over the hill. There we go, that's got 4. We've got, what is that? That's a parasaur over there. Where'd all of my dodo birds go? Come on, guys. Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Okay. Come on, guys. No. Okay. Yep, he's getting a little bit close, so we're going to take these over here and head back up across the what I'd really like to see done in Ark is to see them increase the pathfinding abilities of the dinos, because I know you've probably experienced it yourself, but you know, you're wandering around, you've gone off halfway across the map, taming yourself some dinosaurs, you wander back to your base, and lo and behold, you get there with half the dinosaurs you've tamed, because they can't seem to make their way around the trees. Just like that, I've lost one. Come on, where's the other one? Oh, there they are, all full. Good. Okay, well, here's another one. See if we can tame this one, and then we'll set ourselves up a nice base over here. Male dodo. It's not exactly what I want, but we'll go ahead and kill it just for the resources from it. There we go, good. And yeah, that'll work. Go ahead and make ourselves a little base here or something, all around this area. Oh, you know what? Let's see about taming this Dilophosaurus. If that's a female, that'll be even better. Well, well, I guess not. Okay, this little area might work nicely. Chop down some trees. See about making ourselves some thatch foundations. Okay. One. Let's go ahead and increase our weight here. Here we go. Learn the ceiling. Let's learn narcotic and mortar and pestle. There we go, perfect. And see about starting our little house. Okay, so. Okay, so first off, you can hold E to pick up, and you can also switch to block. So you can change the type, and you can change, pick up. So you can just hit E and go pick up thatch floor, and just like that, you've picked up your foundation or any of your building parts you've set down. Now, unless you change it, it will stay for 30 seconds, and then after those 30 seconds, you can't pick it up. But for the first 30 seconds or so, you have the ability to pick up your base parts. There we go. Whoops. Switch that to block. Okay. So you can switch blocks after the time limit, but you can't pick them up. So let's see what else we need here. There we go. Okay, so we're going to run out of fiber. So we'll go ahead and pick up some more of this. So that's obviously nice if you want to make like giant walls or something like that, or stack foundations. I'm not sure if you can do that with this iteration of S Plus or not. There we go. Oh, we've got a raptor over there. Okay, that's bad news. So I'm going to go ahead and create a couple of walls over here. And some armor. What do I need for that? couple of raptors over there. That was really not the way that I wanted to start the game. Go ahead and drag these into place. There we go. And see about, let's see here, what else do we need? More thatch and hide. Okay, and I'm going to tell these guys to stop following me, and hopefully they will sit there and lay some eggs. I suppose if I was doing this, I really should have turned up the egg laying respawn amount, or to get it to lay eggs faster. But I didn't think of that, so let's see here. What else? Let's learn spark powder, the spyglass. Actually, no, I want the cell spyglass. I'm not going to worry about learning those. Let's definitely learn the bow and arrow though, and the reusable bowler. Good. Okay, that should be good. Let's go ahead and make a few of these. One of those, and all of the arrows that we can. Harvest ourselves some more flint. See if we can make... No, we can't yet. We're going to run out of fibre. See if we can get ourselves some more fibre to start with, so that we can make ourselves some more arrows. Here we go, and that's got us a level up at least. Increase our health. Oh, this is not good. Go ahead and come over here, just so we can stay out of the way of those. Stick those in there, stick these into here. Okay. Now we should have a little bit of a chance against that raptor. Perhaps. As long as he doesn't jump us. Yeah, they're both over there, so shouldn't have to worry about them. What do we got here? Another male. Go ahead and kill this. Oh, good. There we are. Okay. So, let's come and check and see what kind of... Nothing yet from them. I really should have turned up the egg laying rate. Oh well. Okay, let's see what we've got here in the way of perfect. Mortar and pestle, so we need a lot of stone for that. So we'll go ahead and start chopping up the stone here. That wasn't much. That should do it. There we go. Make one of those. AA workbench, let's make one of those as well. More arrows. They have changed the arrow stack amount as well, so that you can now stack 100 arrows instead of just 50. And that goes for all ammunition. So if you have, if you've got bullets, if you've got arrows, if you've got, I'm not sure if it works for stones, probably not. But let's see here, what else? Control console. I'm going to go ahead and start learning some of these AA things. The mortar and pestle especially, as that's a nice one. Let's see here, what else do we need to learn? Let's see about learning some of these other wooden. Here we go. Oh look, so there we go. There's a dodo egg. So we can see about going ahead and making, let's see here, we need to learn the cooking pot. Here we go. And we can see about making a kibble now from the egg. Go ahead and get ourselves a couple of rocks and see what we need here for making this. More stone. Oh my, a lot more stone, and some flint. May as well put on my clothes. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so we'll go find ourselves some more rocks to beat up. I think I'm going to have to drop some things, or create a storage place of storing some of these things. Let's see here. Just some fiber for that. So we'll go ahead and harvest some fiber here. Oops. Got to remember to keep an eye out for those raptors. They're both over there still. Okay, good. Okay, let's make ourselves a couple of storage boxes. That way if something terrible happens and we get killed, we won't lose everything. Okay, we've got another level up, so let's go ahead and add that to there. And what else can we learn here? I don't remember the spyglass being that early. Guess not. I guess it was. Okay, they've also added triangle foundations, so I'm going to learn those. So many things to... May as well. Okay, there we go. Wooden ceiling. We'll have to learn that later. They've also given us wooden stairs and wooden ramps. Well, wooden ramp we had before, but we can switch back and forth between those now. I see they still have not fixed or not changed the snap points. In S Plus, they had snap points on your storage things so that you could literally stack them horizontally at least. And again, you can pick these up now, at least for the first 30 seconds. And that picking up really applies to just about every structure that you can build can be picked up for the first 30 seconds. After that, you are out of luck unless the server administrator or yourself, if you're playing on your own game, has enabled pickup for infinite amount of time. But for those of you who are lucky enough to play on a server where that's the case, you can pick up and move all of your structures and not have to have them all stuck in one place. And that's, I suppose, especially helpful if you've gone and put the building or something in a place where you didn't want it and you're like, oh, I didn't mean to put it there. You know, it used to be you couldn't pick things up, now you can. Go ahead and get that flint and see. Let's see here. It looks like we need some wood and thatch, so we'll go ahead and get this tree here. There we go. There should be plenty there. Okay, so I'm gonna have to learn the water skin. Where's that? See if we no, that's got 6. So we've got to level up again. There we go, just like that. Okay, we'll learn the water skin. And they are still going to need water. Okay, so I've got my campfire going, and we are making our kibble here. We've got simplified kibble. We've got a new icon. Well, this is basic kibble actually. We've got a new icon for those, which is quite nice. Enables us to differentiate those, I guess, from the old kibbles, which will survive if you have some of those stockpiled. They will just be transferred over, I believe, to the new ones. Or some of them will still work. Oh, brown colouring. Interesting. Okay, so if you look on the, it's arc.gamepedia.com, and you can just hit the search button up on the top right hand of the page and type in Kibble Rework. Just type in Kibble, and that will pull up the Kibble page. And now that this has gone onto here, let's see here, open up recipe. Okay, so the basic kibble requires an extra small egg, which is the dodo egg, 5 mejo berries, 10 amar berries, 10 tinto berries, and a cooked meat. Obviously those will take water, also 5 fibre, so 5 fibre, a water skin with at least 25% water in it, 5 mejo berries, 10 amar berries, 10 tinto berries, and 1 cooked meat. The extra small egg kibble, wait a moment. So the extra small eggs, we'll do those first. Those come from dilos, dodos, featherlights, glowtails, kirikou, Lystrosaurus, the parasaurs, the tech-parasaurs, and the vultures. Some of those don't quite make sense. Those I wouldn't consider a tech-parasaur or a parasaur extra small, but that's the way they've categorized them. The kibbles now have a glow outline, and they are, depending on the color of that outline, you get a different grade, I suppose. So the white ones are the basic, then you've got green for simple kibble. You've got, looks like a purple color perhaps, or a blue, dark blue for a regular kibble. Then you've got, looks like perhaps a purple color or red for superior kibble, a golden color for exceptional kibble, and a bright blue for extraordinary. The basic kibbles are used to tame the dinos listed below. So you've got dilos, dodos, kirikou, Lystrosaurus, Mesopithecus, parasaurs, tech-parasaurs, and Phiomia. So apparently it looks like each level, each dinosaur can be tamed by kibble of their own level. And then because each of these has, lays eggs and can make multiple different kibbles from those, tame multiple different dinosaurs from that one kibble, you could tame yourself the dodo birds for the basic kibble, and then you don't have to worry about taming all the other dinosaurs for, getting that kind of kibble, the basic kibble. For the simple kibble, you could tame yourself, let's see here, what's probably the easiest one? You could tame yourself a raptor or triceratops. They both give some decent eggs. You could tame yourself an iguanodon or morellatops if you're on scorched earth, and those will lay the eggs for the simple kibble. Regular kibble, you can tame yourself Ankylosaurus, Diplodocus, Dodicarus. You're going to get a Dodicarus anyway for harvesting your stone. You may as well get some of those and have them lay eggs. or pteranodon. Those lay the regular kibble eggs. Well, those are tamed, sorry, with regular kibble. Let's see here. So the regular kibble requires the medium egg, 2 long grass, 2 sava root, and cooked meat jerky. So the regular ones are a little bit harder to get at, and the small eggs, or the simple kibble, are the small eggs, rock carrot, 2 rock carrot, and a cooked fish meat. So those are the simplest. Obviously, they are going to require 2 rock carrots to make those. So it's going to be a little bit harder to get those until you've leveled up enough to get a large planter, or a large, what do they call those? Crop plots. So the large crop plots come up in 36. So you have to be a level 36 at least to create anything over a basic kibble, because those require the vegetables. Unless, of course, you're playing on Ragnarok, or you've discovered somewhere where there are carrots on the island that are just growing wild. I haven't. I don't wander around the island a whole lot. I've got some pretty basic paths, and that's about it. Oh, that's what happened to those raptors. They got taken out. Apparently they ticked off the wrong animal. Oh. And then they disappeared. Oh well. One opportunity lost. So yes, that's the basics of the Kibble Rework. As I get farther in the game, I will tell you the rest of it. And as we get up to the point where we can create those things, I'll demo each of those. Alright everyone, take care, and I will see you again next time as we explore a little bit farther in the S Plus Homestead update, which has the S Plus functionality and the Kibble Rework. Alright everyone, take care, and I will see you next time. G'day.